So truth be told, the only reason I got back into flying jets was one player, Gemini899. Before him, I hadn't seen anyone make the jets look truly and consistently effective, so I made it my mission to reach that kind of level. Well, unfortunately, it was all too good to be true, as he turned out to be the biggest cheating content creator in Battlefield history. This was so insane that I busted out Microsoft PowerPoint to expose this absolute scumbag, and this story has everything from cheating, to plot twists, to smoking BMWs. So, today, we'll be exposing the first content creator cheater of 2042, as far as I can tell. This is pretty groundbreaking stuff, really. And yeah, I'm Inspector Silk, if you don't know. So yeah, Reddit, you know, they cry about everything. YouTube comments cry about it too. People think Battlefield content creators cheat. For the most part, it's not true. But, in this case, there is one. It's not this guy. It's not Enders. You'd think he's cheating, probably, but he's not. He's legit, Reapses. And I wouldn't say Assault's cheating either, despite the entire OC chat thinking he does. But, the cheater, if you guys don't know, you should know by now, is BTech Aiden Ross, Gemini899. He is the cheater, and relevant content creator, liar, and he cheats in a laundry list of games. He'll cheat in every game he plays, because once a cheater, always a cheater. So, yeah, let's get right into the news, boys. Here we go. So, this is his large resume of 2042 cheating. Pretty much all his videos, he is blatant Ross. God. Yeah, apparently he returned. He said he returned to beat my jet record, which he did, but he's not good enough to do it without cheats. So he had to do it using cheats, and he used something called silent aim, which allows him to hit targets without actually aiming at them. And on almost every single kill, he will do this to some degree. Some kills he does it a little bit less, but it is pretty much every kill he'll be doing this. And it's very obvious. Once you know what you're looking for, it's super easy to see. So the first strafe that I think is like the best, I'm only going to show the best strafes, like the highlights in this run. So here's a strafe, plenty of targets coming into the strafe, 4K quality. He got caught in 4K, by the way. And you might think it looks like really cracked or something, but look at where his impacts are. In the tunnel, impacts in the tunnel, despite not aiming at it, impacts at the guy running across, and then when we slow it down, it becomes extremely obvious that he's cheating. You see, he's actually aiming at this guy, but look at what the cheats are doing, bro. Yeah, see, look at the impacts landing inside the tunnel, despite him aiming above it. This guy appears, and he's actually closer, so his aimbot's gonna change to him because he's the closest target. So, bang, it goes from the tunnel, which is the closest target, now to this, which is closer. So target switched for him. You can see you can see what's happening there, right? And now back to this. I don't know why it goes for this now. Perhaps because this is out of his aim cone. I'm not even sure how it works. I'm pretty sure it's a cone. But yeah, you can see his aim just going wherever it wants. He has no control over it. Like, it actually, like, he can't even hide his own cheats because it's that bad. Here's another crazy one. So he's shooting the helicopter, and there's a guy that appears at the back of the heli. Now, the miniguns on the jet, we've explained this many times, but they tend to go to the right of the crosshair. Look at what happens. All of a sudden, as soon as that guy appears, he starts hitting him. His miniguns just randomly divert to that guy, and as he is flying past the heli, you can see the guy's still here. Look how it traces him. Look how it's literally tracking him despite it being impossible. The jet cannons, like the jet's here, the cannon doesn't aim like this. It's like almost dead on. So that's a really bad way to explain it, but if that's not a possible shot, you can't hit that. So this is one of my personal favorite Gemini moments. So watch, there's going to be parachuters, 2 parachuters that hop out of the hind. His aimbot will actually target them. Look at that. It actually just killed that guy. So see the parachuters falling down? 2 parachuters. He's shooting at the helicopter, but look what happens. Bang. This guy dies to him. He kills this guy as he's free falling. Look at the impacts. There's nothing else that can possibly do those impacts. 0 evidence, by the way. Is that zero evidence? We're gonna go deeper as well.
Not only did you do that, they got your ass on camera.
Niggas ain't got me on no fucking camera.
This is the clearest video I've ever seen. This is the most HD shit ever. This is 4K. How did they get you in 4K?
That ain't me.
This is the first one that really made me know that he was cheating. As soon as I saw this, I knew something wasn't right. So he kills the guy bails a hovercraft, right? And look where his crosshair is, down here. But look where these impacts are. His impacts are perfectly tracking this guy. Look at that. Look at that. Just not missing him. Not missing him. Despite his crosshair being... So you have to aim up and to the left of someone to kill them. He's aiming down and to the right. So he's aiming in the complete wrong direction. And he is smashing this guy. The Many Johnsons, bro. Many Johnsons. You might think that's the craziest scout clip you've seen. But he's actually cheating for that one too. Okay, so he's trying to shoot at this guy. Now look at where his bullet impacts are. Ready? Bang. There is some bullet impacts, the yellow thing down there, at the bottom of the stairs. So he's actually, someone is being hit at the bottom of the stairs. Like there's impacts there, even though he's aiming up here. This is not how the Nightbird works. But, when we saw this clip, we were like, okay, there must be a guy down there. And if you look further in the clip, there is actually a guy down there. So he was shooting through the bush at someone we couldn't even see. Crazy. Alright, so he's trying to shoot someone in the distance here. He sees someone out in the distance. And his cheats actually fuck him over. Because as he's flying in, there's actually a closer target within his aim cone down to the bottom left. So his tracers actually end up hitting this guy, even though he's aiming at this one. It's like the console aim assist killing the wrong target. I'm ready. It's about to... Yeah, bang. The last bullets end up connecting with this guy, and you see the damage numbers come in. Look at the hits and the damage numbers. Perfectly synced up. And that's a kill. That's a kill. So, you know, people probably heard the saying, once a cheater, always a cheater. And in this case, it was true. So, he was a cheater in Battlefield 4. He was not a good BF4 player. No skill. He had to cheat in that game too, because again, not a good player. BF4 has a website though, Battlefield 4 DB, where if you cheat on one account, it will link you to all your other accounts, so you can usually search people and find out if they're cheating or if they have alt accounts or any of that. So, for example, on a legitimate player, let's say if I search myself, Silk2G, that's a name I've used. Even though I'm not using that name at all, just by putting that name in, it will find what all my accounts are called. Actually, I'm using it on that one. Because I'm using it on that one, it ties it to all my rest of my accounts. So you can open these accounts up. And on all of them, you'll see all the names I've used. And cheat 0%. Cheat 0%. Cheat 0%. That's my main account. And you can see all the usernames I've used as well. So it's actually quite a useful website. On Gemini's accounts, it's very different, right? It's a different story. And let's open up all these accounts. I'll close all mine. They don't matter anymore. So let's just... This is an important part. I want you guys all paying attention, taking notes here. So we see a Beamer. Nice little E36 BMW right here. And this is actually going to be the smoking gun. One of the smoking guns. There's too many smoking guns for it. So we got, you know, his main account, cheat 100%. Like he's literally cheating on this account. Minigun Pam with the Beamer. With the Beamer. Take note of the name Minigun Pam. It does matter. You need to pay attention to that name. And, you know, yeah, it's Gemini899. His account. Another one of his accounts. This is the only one he has that's not banned. Maybe this is not even his account because I'm pretty sure if it was his, it would be banned. And this one as well. 100% cheat. Right? Twitch Gemini899. This is him. And he cheated on it. Yeah, I did confront him about this. And I basically said, you have BF4DB bans. I asked because, you know, the people who have actually told me about this, they're good players. Like, it's not shitters hackizating you. They're good players. Like, they're better than you. Okay, they're better than you and they're hackizating you. They're not hackizating you because they're salty, because they can't do it. They are better than you. Okay, you shitter. So the cheating, firstly, a BF4DB admin has confirmed to me that the cheating has occurred on Italian IP addresses, which is what all of his gameplay's on. He's an Italian guy. The accounts where he cheats, they always use jets and helis. That's his exact playstyle. That's what he does. So what are the odds that someone is going to hack your email account, play Battlefield 4, which is a pretty irrelevant game, cheat from your country, and use the exact same things? What are the odds? I'll tell you what the odds are. Fucking 0%, bro. The odds are 0%. And this is where it's about to get absolutely mental. Because I got the receipts from BF4DB. This is the BF4DB staff that hooked this one up. And, we're about to get into this, but there's a lot of stuff. Like, it goes so much deeper. Where it gets crazy is that he was actually developing cheats and selling them as well. So, I mean, you can find this, like, we found this as well, but, like, if you want to find this yourself, I'll show you how to find it. It's not hard. You type Gemini899 cheating into Google. You type his name and cheating. And sure enough, we have a lot of cheat websites where if you search his name, he is advertising cheats and telling people to come to his Discord. And apparently I don't have any evidence. 0 evidence is what I have. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I think that's good evidence, bro. Add me on Discord. Everyone remember the minigun Pam and the Beamer? And the E36? Well, well, well. If it isn't the same Beamer, mate. If it isn't the Beamer. And if we go a little bit further, he had to demonstrate that his cheats... Oh, he privated his video. Oh, well, when you check the VOD later, he's actually privated that now. That's cute. Gemini, mate, you know what's happening. You said there's 0 evidence, but you must have seen my VOD because you privated the video. People who have been here the whole stream have seen this. He has another account on YouTube called Minigun Pam demonstrating his Apex Legends cheats. Now we have the Confrontation. So I had a bit of a tactic going into this. You know, I think when police interrogate people, they have a little bit of a tactic going into it, and this is no different. I showed him some pretty good evidence, but I didn't show him the best evidence. I didn't show him all of the cheat site stuff, which we didn't actually know yet. But we knew a lot of the stuff, and I didn't show it to, like, the best stuff we had. I just showed some pretty good stuff that he could have actually denied. Because I wanted to see if he'd try and lie his way out of it. If he tried to lie his way out of it, then I was going to expose him like I'm doing right now. If he didn't, if he just came clean and stopped cheating, then I probably would have actually let him slide because people can improve. You know, just because someone cheats once doesn't mean they'll just keep doing it. So I was going to give him a chance if he just stopped cheating and then came clean. But he didn't. This is what happened. He tried to lie his way out of it. He played dumb. He played like he had no idea how cheats worked and all that stuff. So, you know, what is wrong here? This is your crosshair? This is the impacts, right? Like, you're kidding me. You're kidding me, mate. And, you know, he says I'm on crack. He says, like, questioning that I'm saying he has some external assistance. I clarify by saying, you know, you're cheating. Okay? Not just external assistance. You are cheating. And, he goes on to say that, like, it says a lot about my community and myself if I'm going to do this. It does. It says that I value integrity. I value the truth. I don't like lying pieces of shit. And I'll prove that time and time again. So, and, like, a personal experience I've had, which kind of, like, threw me onto it as well, is if you are that great at aiming, you're that talented at aiming, in multiple vehicles, your infantry's pretty good, you're good at other games, well, it looked like he was good at Shadowline as well, then you're good at learning. You're a good learner. So he should be pretty decent at dogfighting. And he said that he had done some dogfighting before. So I did challenge him to a dogfight after he made this ridiculous tweet saying $500 for who can beat the record. That's simple. What are you waiting for? You don't like money? Let's see what you got. So I know I can't beat his record. He's cheating, bro. But what he can't cheat at is dogfighting because if I don't give him any angles, he doesn't get to aim at me. There is no speed control, so he can't cheat at that. And everyone has radar all the time, so he can't cheat at that. There's nothing that cheats can do for him. This is his raw skill. And when exposed to his raw skill in a 1v1 dogfight, the score was something close to 20-0, or maybe more. I don't know. It was an hour plus we dogfought each other. He didn't kill me once, and it was getting boring. Like, I was literally letting him get behind me so I could practice my defense. And when I was trying to give him angles to get behind me, he couldn't even get them. Like, he was struggling to get behind me, even when I was trying to let him get behind me. So I can't emphasize enough, I've said this before, but he is that bad at dogfighting. The other day I was watching his stream, and he was dogfighting some random pub player, and they ended up trucing because they couldn't kill each other. Can you guys hear his voice?
You guys got active radar though. Yeah.
Now, is it the same as this voice?
play a game on Warzone 2 where you just simply can't find a lobby. Annoying. That's probably because you're.
Is it the same voice?
It's not bad though. It's actually pretty decent. Not solve the problem.
GG! That's a wrap, baby. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. Do we have the proof as well? Do we have the proof of his comment on the video? That's pretty much it. One last message though. One last message. It doesn't get old.
Hey, yo, lesson here, babe. You come at the king, you best not miss.